The popular Tanzanian musician Diamond Platnumz has hinted that he is single, and then this news has really caused stir on social media that has had people talking about. People are so surprised that he will make this remark, because when it comes to women and Diamond Platnumz, they are just like the heavens and earth. They are together, you know. Yes, this is women, and you see Diamond Platnumz, because even his divorce with Zara, the boss lady, was just because of extramarital affairs. We had issues ever since he was married to Zara. Today he's with this woman, today he's having fun with this one, and even making babies out of the marriage. We know that they are no longer together, but there are still children between them, you know, so they kind of share a vibe in there. But we know that Platnumz, who actually is featuring in the Young, Famous and African, that's taking vibes on DSTV. In fact, if you've not watched or you've not been watching the episode, kindly do so. It's very, very interactive and very, very nice series to watch. You know, it's very interesting. It reviews a lot about popular musicians and, you know, actors that we find in the African industry. In fact, all the famous people have been gathered there, you know. Yes, so you need to watch that. So Diamond Platnumz hinted in a recent interview that he is single and that he's not even dating. So those who have been asking that what's going on in his life romantically, he just wants us to know that there is no one in the hook ever since he got divorced. Well, in the comment section, it was really interesting, because a lot of people were not in alliance with what he said, you know, because they know that men in general, you know, you get what I'm saying? Yes. So people were like, okay, so if you are not married or you are not into any serious relationship, so what is the next move? Well, all that he's also telling people is that he's a Muslim. He's a Muslim, and therefore he's entitled to 4 women. So people should take note of that. However, as he stated of being a Muslim, people were also having the questions that, Diamond, you are a Muslim, really? Well, anything or nothing shows that you are a Muslim, you know. How well do you practice, you know? Yes, how well do you even practice that you want to remember that in Islam there are rules that men are entitled to more than one wife. So Diamond should come again. A lot of people have bashed him. Well, some others are also in support of him, that yes, in Africa it's our culture, even if it's not religious wise, it's an African thing for a man to have more than one woman, not just like the Western world where they've you know, tied themselves with just marrying or being tied to one woman. In Africa, it's not done so, which is very, very interesting. A lot of people passed these remarks about him, which I kind of think that, let me just read some funny comments, you know. So Mutembeye Daniel, he said Platnumz wants to test all women in the world. Well, he's saying that Diamond is trying to use this as an excuse, you know, to be in numerous relationships with different women before he settles down, even if he will. Well, Gerald also said, I thought he was already done with East African women. Let him try Ethiopia, Djibouti, and etc. Well, this one is also saying that in fact, Diamond has really dealt with East African women, you know, and then he should try a different set of African women, which is really intriguing and funny at the same time, because like I already said, when it comes to East African women, to indeed Diamond has been with a lot of women, yes, different kinds of women. Indeed, this history mark is just a fun fact, you know. Yes, I remember that even recently he's in the Young, Famous and then Young, Famous and then African, yes, series. There was this moment that Zara had a grudge with what's her name, this girl, well, I've forgotten. If I remember, I should tell you, you know, in the Fantana, yes, I've gotten her name right, Fantana, who comes from Ghana, you know. She had issues with Zari, where I think Diamond Platnumz revealed a lot of things to Fantana about Zari, you know, which sparkled some emotions in there. And then there were attacks between these two women, and them giving to each other back to back, you know, the insults here and there. In fact, on Twitter, they really trended. Yes, they really trended. If you are not keen to this series, please do. It's very interesting, you know. Then you are really missing out. It's very funny at the same time as it is interesting, you know. But I don't know, well, since and the remarks that he made, that was it made people curious. They were like, but so soon you were making advances at Fantana, so how come you are saying you are single anyway, you know? Interestingly, on his part, well, I don't know what you have to say about this particular incident. Well, leave it in the comment section down below. The name is Hajawan, and I'll forever be your host for bringing you more interesting entertainment news from all over the globe. Subscribe to us, like and share. Click on the notification bell.